Well, if you don't pay your bills, you'll have debt collectors after you.
Besides your credit taking a big hit, here in Arizona, it could mean a gun in your face and a trip to jail.
CBS 5's Pat McReynolds is telling it like it is about a little-known law that turns police officers into repo men.
It is a law police don't want to enforce, prosecutors don't even charge, and it puts money directly into the pockets of the high-profile politician who got it passed. Feel lucky if tonight is the first you've heard of it.
We don't have to go back very far to remember the crash of the housing market. Overnight, it seemed homes on every block were in foreclosure as people worked with their banks to keep a roof over their heads, their car in the driveway. Mortgage brokers don't immediately rip you out of your homes when you're down on your luck. But in Arizona, when it comes to your car, that's exactly what happens, many times while staring down the barrel of a police officer's gun.
A felony stop. Safety is always first, so they're going to treat that like every other stolen vehicle.
Sergeant Jay Kalmbach has no choice but to enforce Criminal Code 13-1813, a law that lists your car as stolen and labels you a felon if you are 90 days late on your car payment.
And most times it's people that maybe have lost their jobs. Things have happened to them in this economy. They've gotten behind, and not really the intent there to try to defraud.
But CBS 5 has learned the officer who pulls you over doesn't know that. Their computer just indicates a stolen car. And that automatically means they call for backup. At least 3 other cars rush to the scene, plus a helicopter. Officers must treat you like a potentially hostile criminal.
Every stop that we make is potential risk for problems. Something bad could happen.
We're not a game show where we're giving cars away for free.
David Kaufman is the president of Phoenix Corvette Center and regularly turns in overdue car owners to the police. Kaufman sees little difference between cars hot-wired off the street and someone who stops sending in their payment.
Do I think that person should be held accountable and prosecuted the same way a shoplifter would? Yeah, I do. I don't see anything wrong with that.
Police in Arizona are essentially doing the job of the traditional repo man. But with this law, Kaufman and other dealers don't have to pay repo prices, at least $400 a pop for each seized car. Instead, police assume the risk, and taxpayers foot the bill. The driving force behind the law? Former House Speaker Jim Wires, who also happens to be the president of BHFC Financial Services, a car loan company. He directly benefits financially from the law that he pushed through. He declined to go on camera, but told CBS 5 he doesn't see a conflict, saying, quote, if you pass legislation that lowers taxes, you personally would benefit, or if you reduced class sizes, your children are going to benefit. Lots of people have benefited from this bill. Lots of people in the car business, maybe, but the reality on the street is that these drivers always have their cars taken, but are rarely ever prosecuted.
The majority of those cases that are submitted to us, we can't charge because we don't have all the information available.
That frustrates Kaufman.
I think all stolen property should be returned.
Who thinks more delinquent owners should be charged and fined.
Theft is theft.
But with 20 of these cases submitted per month just in Phoenix, and only 14 already busy detectives in the auto theft unit, Sergeant Kalmbach says that just won't work.
I'd rather see my detectives going on the bigger cases. It's just an unnecessary risk.
By the way, your car is not only listed as stolen in Arizona, but if you travel out of state, police officers there will see you pop up as a felon, and they will have even less understanding of how our laws work or don't. Pat McReynolds, CBS 5 News.